It was good to be back. Obviously I didn't get a run out last week, so it was good to be back playing, and I've said before, like, if I'm not in at all, then I want to play and try and help Doncaster get promoted, which is the goal still. Couldn't even remember if I'd scored. Like, I was like, it was one of them games when it goes on a little bit, but fair play to them, you know, they've been in some tough situations recently, and I just hope they keep their heads up and keep on going and keep learning from experiences like this. I think it's one of them that you never think about. You never go out in a game and think, oh, I'm going to break this record. I think it just happens, and you know, I'm happy that I've got my name in the history books, but I'm more than happy with the performance. You know, in previous weeks we've probably been a little bit guilty of forcing the pass against the lesser teams, with no disrespect to them. When we've made breaks, we've probably forced the pass when it isn't on and stuff like that. So I thought we were a lot more clinical today. A couple of individual errors that let us down sometimes, but I'm sure we can cut that out leading into next week. I think it was a bit of a sun trap, you know, like, geez, I think the middles were blowing a little bit more than me, but no, it was tough. But that's why I say I'm just glad our performance helped us out and wasn't defending too much. It's different, but look, it could be worse. Like, I could have never played Doncaster before and just come in, and you know, I feel at home here, and I know all the boys, and I know the structures, same as us. So I'm happy to come keep playing here as long as I can. But I think dual rage gets a lot of stick, and I'm not quite sure why, because there's no other option, and I believe it benefits every club. You know, every club is using it to a good extent. You know, whether you're at the top of the ladder or the bottom, you know, everyone's using it. So I don't know why people are complaining about it. I think we should just get on with it, and I think that's what we're doing. You know, we're grateful for Doncaster for giving us the opportunity to play, and we give 100% when we're here or when we're at Hull. So I think it's a positive thing at the moment, and until it changes, I think we stick with it and back us. I'm still only young, and I keep getting told I'm young, but I don't feel it. Playing these big teams every week, and you know, it's what we need. You know, the under-19s is there's a big step up in between under-19s and League One. You know, so when you're playing these games and you're playing every week in tough situations, it can only be good for us and the team to keep learning and progressing.